Hello. How are we all? Mark. Oh, sorry, guys in Discord. Quite loud. I need to mute them just now. Yeah, we're back. 2 nights in a row. You might have been watching the BMW 235 race last night at Imola, which was quite fun. Didn't end quite exactly how we wanted it to, but hey ho, it's racing. But tonight, we've actually got an endurance race tonight. It's a Simsport racing event again, multi-class as well. So we're going to be racing GT3s and LMP1 cars. So, yeah, hi Michael. How are you? Yeah, I did try and drive the LMP1 cars, but there's far too much stuff going on and too much electronics for me. So I just thought I'll just sack that off and drive a GT3 car. So we are driving the BMW, as you can see on the screen, driving the Z4 GT3. I think we're the only guy driving the Z4 actually. There's quite a few McLarens there, and a Lamborghini and an R8 and a Mercedes. So I took the BMW just because I thought no one else is driving it, so I thought why the hell not represent the BMWs on the grid. So yeah, we're not doing too great pace wise. I still can't do a sub 220 in GT3s around here. I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and it's just not happening. So anyway, we've got 2.5 minutes of qualifying left. I don't think there's much point going out again on track. I don't think we're going to improve anything, and we've got a 2-hour race tonight. We will obviously have to pit stop, but how many times you pit and what your strategy what your strategy is entirely up to you. So if you want to let me in, let me see. Can't talk tonight. Too much beer, or maybe not enough beer. Let's drink more beer.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Anyway, like I was saying, let me show you the setup. So we're going for medium tyres, lowest tyre pressure we can of 15s all round. First stint we're going to take 67 litres, which should at least give us at least 20 laps, if not 21 laps. Currently crew chief, I think we need about 160 litres of fuel, so we're going to take the 60, at least 67 for the first stint. And for the pit stop strategy we've set up, pit stop 1, we're going to take mediums and set the tyre pressures to the same, take 53 litres, and we're going to do the same again. So plan is to try and do 20 laps. It's going to be about 51 laps. That's the plan, 51 laps. I might not make it around 51 laps, but so the plan is 20 laps first, and then it should leave about 30 laps left, so we can do then 15 on each. Now stint 2 will allow us to see how the mediums last over the 15 laps. If they're still good at the end of the 15 laps, maybe we take the soft tyres for the last stint. Who knows? Actually, I should stop drinking actually, because I've got 2 hours to go without taking a piss. So, yeah. So, I've got no idea how long these tyres will last. I have driven the hards. The hards aren't actually too much different from the mediums, and after by about lap 3, you can get enough heat in them. You can keep the heat in them, so they're fine. Other than that, they're just a little bit more sketchy. But I think everyone else is going to take the mediums. Anyway, we're in Discord as well for the race, although you guys aren't here going to hear the Discord chat, just to kind of try and keep it nice and clean for you guys.
Out, P11.
So you're only going to hear me, and that's us. It's qualifying finished. So I'm just going to turn them back on. Might have to turn them down a little bit. Right, so just going to wait for the session to swap over to the race, then we'll get going. How was your race earlier, Michael? If you're still here. So, no turning back now. Pit stop. I really can't talk tonight. Pit stop strategy is locked and loaded.
P11. Okay,
Right, here we
Mark,
go.
let's
We're
get
on
this
the
right.
grid.
No fuck-ups.
No fuck-ups. I can't promise that, Mr. Crew Chief. Okay, so someone's going with soft tyres. Interesting. Right. Here we go. A minute and a bit to go. So I'm a bit off the pace compared to the guys in front in the McLarens. So we'll drive at least until the first pit stop and we'll see what happens after that. If we're well off the pace and we're not enjoying ourselves, then we might just can it. I'll see. See what happens. If we're competitive, then we'll carry on driving, but I'm not going to do full 2 hours if we're just dropping off the pace, you know. The right, here we go.
Go, go, go. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened there then? Whoa. Can't make it round Eau Rouge. Cold tyres, we've got a BMW Mercedes upper R.
On your right.
Yellow flag.
Still there. Still there. Stay right.
Okay, Mark, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. The start's okay. Let's get stuck in.
Left side. Clear left.
I am backing out of everything in this lap. Whoa!
Car right. Clear right.
Why was he braking so slowly? Oh well. 2 accidents in the first lap. Don't know why people try and race in the first lap one.
On your right.
Jesus.
Clear right.
Jesus Christ, mate.
On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
It's lap 1 and I've been almost taken out 3 times. Settle down, I can't see any cars in front of me. Oh well. So much for staying out of trouble on lap 1. Guys dive bombing you at 150 mile an hour. This is how I've seen him coming. Outbraking myself. Not done too much practice actually with this much fuel in the car. Right, let's see what we can do. Got a lot of laps to do. Try and burn some fuel off. Thing's a little bit slidey.
The gap to Inchback in front is now 4.7 seconds.
So if anyone's driven this car in a Assetto Corsa and wondering, it might sound a little bit different from your game, it's because I've got the Fonseca sound mod. So makes the car sound much better. Makes the car really loud though, so you've got to kind of compensate a little bit.
rear tyres are cold.
Oh.
The gap to Inchback ahead is now 5.1. Cold tyres all round. The gap to Inchback ahead is now 5.3.
Stop out breaking myself.
Yellow flag, caution.
If the LMP1 car's closing in on us soon.
We've seen a bit of wet all round. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. Yellow flag, watch out. Oh shit, Mark, come on, track limits.
What?
gap 2, pinch back. Ahead is now 4.8 seconds. There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. E10.
So this will be the lap that the LMP1 cars catches up. The lap's in our way. We're on lap 6.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Oh, I can see the LMP1 car. They're closing on us fast.
Blue flag.
Car left, clear left.
Okay, Mark, you're reeling, pinch back. In, the gap's now 4.9. Blue flag.
Car left, clear left.
Blue flag.
Right side, clear right.
Yellow flag, caution. Blue flag.
On your left, car left, clear left.
That's good consistency, keep it up. The gap ahead is now 3.5.
Whoa!
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. You've gone outside track limits. Come on, keep it between the lines. Ignore the
Fuck's
aero
sake.
damage, it's nothing.
What's the issue with repairs and stuff in this?
The car behind's pitting now.
Can you just jump back to the pits or what? Ah, we took a heavy hit there. I just didn't know where the car was going to be. Fuck's sake. That's not what we wanted to happen this early. Hey, can we drive or what?
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin
I don't
him.
know if I should have just carried on driving. I have no idea what damage we had. I don't know what the deal was in a set. Oh, Steve's gone. I don't know what the deal was in a Settle Corsa. You know, with damage, repairs and stuff.
Blue flag.
On your right, clear right, car right, clear right.
Blue flag. Yellow flag.
Right side, clear right.
Oh, hey Nick. What happened, mate? It's not really much to watch. It's been a bit of a disaster, I think, for quite a few of us.
Left side tyres are cold.
Ah, man, that sucks. Didn't realise you suffered from that, so...
E9.
Yeah, sucks you had to miss the race though. Although, I honestly don't think you've really missed much. I've got no idea. Got no idea where I am.
Blue flag. Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
Car right,
Blue flag.
clear right.
Yellow flag.
Whoop. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to drive this whole 2-hour race tonight, mate. You just missed, or maybe you've seen, accident between Steve and Chris. I know Rouge, or was it Steve and Chris? Anyway, it kind of put me off and I kind of lost it. Yeah, I'm in the BMW, mate. No one else was driving it, so I thought I'd show it some love. To be honest, I've tried to drive quite a few of the GT3 cars, and out of the box this is the only one that I felt was stable enough to kind of drive for 2 hours. Yeah, so I ploughed straight into Steve after he was taken out. I think it was one of the LMP1 cars actually. We tried to pass him going up Eau Rouge and it didn't work. I got a good camera shot of it though. Just seen it happening up ahead, and then it kind of just distracted me from my own racing line, and then I ended up running wide, and then I wasn't, to be honest, because I went blind and didn't know. I seen Steve spinning out from about here. Seen him spinning out going up Eau Rouge, and then I had no idea where he was going to be on the track, so I tried to kind of slow down, kind of come up through the corner, but by slowing down and lifting off, I ended up running wide and then into the one place where he was sitting. So no, it disconnected. Yeah, it was ouch. Especially when you see a car spinning up it, you know, and you're like, well, where have they gone? Are they on the left of the track, on the right of the track? Oh god, are they still in the middle of the track? I mean, I guess in hindsight, I probably could have avoided them. If I'd stayed on the racing line, I would have avoided it, but...
Blue flag.
Well, I seen him spinning left, so I was kind of guessing that he would hit the wall and then maybe bounce across the track, because that's normally what happens if you go off fast to the left at the top of Eau Rouge. You hit the barrier and then it bounces you across the track. So I was planning on having to kind of stay left as much as possible. But once I hit the top of the hill and then Steve was sitting exactly in front of me, I mean, I just ploughed straight into him.
You've just done a 222.43.
Where's Pinchbeck?
7th position. 1:52 ahead.
1 minute 52 ahead. Don't think there's any point carrying on. And Chris is actually the car that's ahead of me. The only saving grace is that because we've already been back in the pits, we've got fuel again. So I don't know whether we'll catch him. I mean, 1 minute 50 what? That's alright, Nick. Just train myself to try and make sure I only read when I'm on straights.
Your ears are cold.
Chris, how close are you to having to pit? Still to go.
Nice one, Mark. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your
Yeah, there
focus.
shouldn't be
That's
too
the
much
T8.
delay actually. I've got the... No, he's gone. I've got YouTube set on the low latency. You can actually go even lower than that for chat, but the problem is then it doesn't allow people to rewind the live stream, so it doesn't cache your video. I don't know how many people actually do that anyway. I know I do if I'm watching a live race. Sometimes I'll scrub it back a little bit to see something. So yeah, I've seen other people like my friend Michael that streams. He's got his on some ridiculous delay.
Cold tires all round.
You can make changes to the YouTube streaming settings to reduce the latency between what you see and kind of where I am. I think as well YouTube also has a stream delay built in, which some people never take off, and also depending on the software that you use. I'm using OBS to stream. OBS by default puts a 20-second delay on the stream. Yeah, I do, which you probably just heard. So yeah, it puts a delay on the stream, which a lot of people don't take off. So you add that delay on to YouTube's delay, and I've seen some guys I've tried to chat with over the race, and there's like a 30-40 second delay between the message appearing on their screen. So it takes like 25 minutes to have a simple conversation. Hi Michael.
We're seeing minor wear all around.
Oh, well, I can see your time message. You can probably hear it. Pops up. Oh. 15 seconds. Wow, that's still quite a delay. Maybe I should just drop YouTube's settings down to the lowest latency. This means people won't be able to rewind the live stream until the video is finished, and then you'll be able to watch it back. I don't think that's much of a loss. I think it'd be better to have the chat in more real time, I think. Yeah, Michael, your delay is ridiculous. Chatting to you, sometimes 30 or 40 seconds before when I put a message in before it appears on the stream on your on-screen chat. Michael's in Sweden. beat you to it, Michael. Yeah, Michael lives in meatballs and pickled fish. Oh, watch the braking markers. Jesus. I think I'm second last in this race. I don't even know how many GT3 cars have got left. We've lost a 2 or 3, I think. Is that all? Well, I'm currently third then in the GT3s.
Last lap was a 2:22.46. Blue flag.
LMP's coming round again. These things are bloody quick. As long as they don't try and pass me up Eau Rouge. Here they come.
Blue flag.
Clear right.
Yeah, they're a little bit quick, Nick.
Blue flag. Blue flag.
Right side.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Clear right.
We, gentlemen's agreement before the race, we agreed that the GT3s would keep the race in line and it'd be up to LMP cars to make their way around them. I think I was just pushed off the racing line there. Yeah, it was a good idea, I thought. from Chris. It's easier for yeah, I thought, yeah, I was going to then.
Last lap was at 2:21.59.
Well, I thought he would just. I thought he would have went the other side of me. Is what I'm trying to say. Because the LMP1 cars can change the line in corners better than the GT3s can. There's really only one line in GT3s. Yeah, especially once they're on got a bit of speed and they've got a bit of downforce, they can definitely change the line. Oh.
Your rear tyres are cold. The leader, Utley, is pitting.
So the problem I've got is I've got the guy leading the GT3s is only 8 seconds behind me. I really don't think I'm going to carry on in this race. We're only 40 minutes in. This is going to be an absolute waste of time to carry on driving for another hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, the problem is, Nick, there just wasn't enough people driving, you know. I think we only had 6 GT3 cars at the start of the race. You know, this is, I'd literally rather go and do something better. So, not better, but I'd rather go and do something more fun for the next hour and 20 minutes of my life and just drive around Spa and tally on my own. I mean, I don't mind being at the back. I mean, last night's BMW race kind of shown that it could be quite good fun, even though I wasn't right at the back, but you get my point, you know, further back in the pack we had some good battles going on.
Blue flag.
You know, just to have a good battle with someone else. I mean, what really sucks is the fact is that at the point Steve got bumped off the track, I was actually catching them. I was actually catching up.
Left side. Clear left.
I was actually catching up with Steve and Chris. I'd taken a couple of seconds out of them, and I think another few laps, you know, I might have started to being able to battle with them for a bit. So I was looking forward to that actually, because they did get away from me, and then once they burnt off a bit of fuel, we managed to get a bit of the rhythm. Yeah, Nick, I was catching up, and then you could have had potentially three of us,
half your fuel,
you know, battling, and it might have got a bit more exciting. I don't know if you watched the stream last night, Nick, but if you want something to do, I suggest maybe have a look at my video from Imola last night. There was some good battles going on in there. Especially since I had to work hard to catch up. I didn't actually have an accident, but I had to stop practically to avoid hitting Steve after he spun someone. I can't remember who it was, but spun someone at the left hand hairpin. And basically had to slow down to avoid hitting him. And then 3 cars came flying past me as I was trying to get back up to speed. So then I had to work hard to catch them up. I think Darren was the first one. So I caught up with him, passed him, and then it was Steve Proudly and Richard. And I caught up with them, and we battled for them for a bit. I'll not spoil what happened after that. I made a bit of a mistake.
Flag.
God, those LMP1 cars literally come out of nowhere.
Blue flag.
On your right. Clear right.
There's an incident in the chicane. It looks like it's pitchback.
Oh. What's happened? We've got the GT3 leader just behind us though.
Your tyres are cold, watch out. Blue flag.
Annoying thing is that last night I didn't actually really make any mistakes myself. Tonight I didn't really make any mistakes myself. It's just getting caught up in other people's dramas.
Yellow flag, watch out. There's an incident in turn 13. You think it might be what? Blue flag. Incident in campus. It looks like what?
It's always the innocent bystanders that come off the worst, Nick. The annoying thing is then you look at it and you go, you know, what could I have done? Could I have avoided that? Sometimes the answer is yes. Sometimes the answer is no. When the answer is no, you kind of just got to accept it, but when the answer is yes, then you end up just kicking yourself.
221.60 P8. Blue flag.
But then you learn.
On your right. Clear right.
You know, you learn from that experience in terms of what action you should take the next time you find yourself in that kind of situation. The problem is, though, that's the problem with the mind, isn't it? You know, if you've not been in that situation before, you have to assess it and then make a decision, which then delays the decision-making process. Whereas if you've been in that situation before, you just use experience, and your brain just jumps to experience instantly without having to think about it. Yeah, the one at Eau Rouge, unfortunately, you know, I just took my eye off the ball and then just lost it coming up the hill.
Blue flag. Blue flag. Blue flag. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. Blue flag.
Yeah, that's definitely true, mate.
Blue flag. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Thing is, in a race you have to be more cautious because you want to last the race, but you know, if you're just hot lapping or, you know, qualifying, then you take a little bit more risk, and then the minute you come to race, your brain automatically adjusts, and then you brake a bit more cautiously, you're not as hard on the gas.
Blue flag. Cold tyres all round.
I don't even know. I mean, I'm kind of just driving an autopilot right now. I'm not even really paying attention to pace or little slidey.
Blue flag.
I'm definitely driving slow because, well, the guy behind me is about to lap me. Yeah, to be honest, Nick, I'm not a great qualifier. I always do better in the race. I think it's because, you know, it depends how easy you can make the adjustment. You know, some people don't adjust well, you know, from qualifying to, you know, race
Yellow
pace.
flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
You know, some people just drive the same way all the time. So they go from qualifying to a race, they drive the same way, and then, you know, they don't make it past turn one. I think being able to flip your brain from I can just go as fast as I want because I'm only trying to qualify, and then I can just jump to the pits and start again, to I've got 2 hours to drive around this track. Let this guy pass if he wants to go.
Car right. Clear right.
See if this McLaren's any faster than me in a straight line. I do have the draft right enough.
Blue flag.
Takes a totally different line round there than I do. I can't carry that much speed. Which way? Oh, this guy's going to go left, is he?
Clear left.
Jesus, so he's lost it.
Left side.
Yellow flag.
Clear left.
Blue flag.
Oh.
Left side tyres are cold.
Right side. Clear right.
Yeah, the guy in the McLaren is definitely faster.
That was 222.68.
Yeah, Matt's even in practice.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
The guy Matt, he'd been a bit erratic passing me before, you know, passing me and then wiping out on the next corner and stuff, so I was kind of just a bit worried with him rejoining the track and stuff when he went off there.
You've got significant tyre wear all around.
Nice. Try to keep myself out of danger.
Tyres are cold.
Thanks, Nick.
Yellow flag. Caution. Just done a 221.18. Sector 1 time is good. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 2. 8th place.
Ah, it's about an hour done. I think I might call it a day.
Take it easy, you've got cold tyres. Blue flag.
Car right. Clear
Okay.
right.
Hello, I can't even see your name from here. Thanks for the comment, but you need to translate that or put it in English. Nick, if you can speak Spanish, I think you can translate. No iRacing. No, it's not iRacing. It's a settle course.
Keep your wits about you, mate.
Whoa. Well, Paris has been into the sand pit. Can we unlap ourselves? We're entitled to. Nah, my McLaren's bloody quick though. You are the best. Oh well, I don't know what you're basing that on, but I appreciate it. Yeah. You think I'm Nicky Tim?
Great driving, keep it up. We're quickest at the moment.
We're quickest at the moment? Can't be.
Yellow flag.
Oh, the Z4 is so nice up through Eau Rouge. You just throw it in and then let the wheel just centre itself and it just kind of slides its way up the hill. Could be the fact that the tyres are completely shagged, but that is true. You always drive faster when there's a target in front of you. I don't know if anyone's been in the pits yet. Well, I have, but I mean, I don't know if anyone's just naturally been in the pits.
That's halfway. We think about 10 minutes of fuel remaining. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Gav pitted, but
Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold.
Gav's in an LMP1 though.
Blue flag.
Whoa,
Left
shit!
side, clear left.
Yellow flag.
I
Watch
just
out.
shat myself. Fucking hell. Okay, so that's the leader just pitted.
That was 2:21.90. Sector 2
Whew,
is.
did you see that,
1.4
Nick?
seconds off the
Jesus.
pace.
I literally... I did not see him. He's lucky there's enough room for him to get through. Oh, I got the heart rate up anyway. Oh man. The excitement that multi-class racing brings.
The leader is pitting now.
Cool, Nick. Hopefully I'll still be going when you come back. This is the guy that's actually behind me, in front of me, so I might actually be about to lap somebody as well. That at least will be an achievement. Oh, that's the low fuel warning light on, so we're going to have maybe 4 laps. I'm bringing the plate down. You're making me hungry, mate. I had a late lunch, so I've not actually had any dinner. I was going to get something to eat after this.
Yellow flag, caution.
Talking about food, all I've got is 2 bottles of beer down the side of my chair to keep me company.
You've just done a 221.74. Yellow flag, caution.
The guy in front of me, his name is Sabres Fan 10. I actually don't know what his name is. I think he just massively cut Eau Rouge. Whoa, slow it down.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
At least I've got someone to race, even though he's a lap down. Whoa.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Ah well. My wife is Irish. Cool.
5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
It's St. Patrick's, well, St. Patrick's Day people celebrating today, isn't it? But it's actually Monday, isn't it? The actual. One thing I've actually have to admit I've never done is gone out and celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I think it's more of an American thing.
221.71. You're second down in sector 3, P8.
Seems to be big over in the States. It's not really something that's that kind of big a deal over here, to be honest. Right, so I think Nikos I think some of the other GT3 cars must be in the pits right now. Right, I think we're going to have to pit this lap. An excuse to get drunk. Yeah, well, you know, in Scotland we don't need that excuse, Nick. We just go, oh, it's Wednesday, let's go out for a beer. I think just being alive's enough of a celebration or a reason to go out for a few. Life's too short, so go out and drink beer with the people that you like being around as much as you can. Oh.
Your ears are cold. Fuck's sake, Mark. Back limits, come on.
Right, I think we might get away with just... I think we can probably do this in one more stop. Ah, pit stop. Yeah, he did say for fuck's sake. He also calls other drivers' names and stuff. You got to turn on the settings, Nick, for sweary crew chief. If you go into crew chief settings or the help or the setup thing, the text file,
There's traffic behind. Keep your
open that up
Blue
and then
flag.
scroll down and it shows you there's just a setting, it's just a box that you've got to tick.
Car left, clear left.
Blue flag.
Yeah, it's quite good fun. Right, oh, new tyres, lots of fuel, heavy car. About to be lapped again, but I suspect that Paris is going to have to pit again. You know, I've only managed to. I'll manage to do this in one more. Oh. Paris, go right.
Blue flag.
On your right. Clear right.
Now he's Greek, so I've not got a fucking idea whether he understands English. I'd rather have him in front of me. Because one, I don't want him to wreck me. Two, I don't want to wreck him. I think there's more chance of him probably wrecking me if he was behind me, to be honest.
Blue flag.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, Nick. I do some races in the race department, and oh, LMP car.
Blue flag.
One of the requirements they have is that
right. Clear right.
you must speak English. You know, it's an English website, it's an English service. So, you know, if you don't speak English, then they'll pretty much not let you race. Because otherwise, what's the point of being in Discord if you can't communicate with everyone? You might as well not be in it. And then if you're not in it, then you're not meeting the requirements of actually participating in the race, which is you must be in Discord. I think we maybe need to add to that though and say not only must you be in Discord, you must be able to communicate in the same language as everybody else in Discord. Because at the moment I think we just say you just have to be in Discord. Being in it is not the same as being in it and being able to communicate.
Blue flag.
On your left. Clear left.
Damn, that's rapid. Oh, too fast.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Yeah, to be honest, a lot of the non-native English speakers, if I've ever had an incident on track and then you try and communicate with them, quite often you don't get anything back. So I don't know whether they're just choosing to ignore people or whether they just don't understand you. To be fair, some people in Discord are really loud and some people are quite quiet. So I'll always give someone the benefit of the doubt and say they didn't hear you. Because there's some guys in Discord, even in this Discord tonight, there's some guys where I can barely hear them, and there's some guys that are just blowing my head off when they talk. So all I do is I adjust my volume to account for the loudest voices, and sometimes that means then the guys with quieter mic setups or whatever can't be heard. But I'd rather that than consistently having my ears blown apart for the whole race. Yeah, I don't think Discord handles different mic volumes very well. I mean, I know because I use TeamSpeak quite a lot that in TeamSpeak you can basically right click on someone that's quiet or someone that's loud and you can actually adjust the gain on that one individual person. So if it's people that you drive with regularly and you know that, and it remembers the setting, so if it's someone that's got a quiet mic, you can just boost it a little bit. And then, I mean, I don't know, maybe Discord does do that. I don't know if you know about that, but certainly TeamSpeak you can. You can just adjust the volume of that one client. Well, I mean,
2:21 and 6:2. Sector 3 is 1.9 seconds off the pace. P8.
Too hot. I mean, TeamSpeak is it's not got kind of more of like the inbuilt chat and being able to post pictures and all the stuff that gets posted in there and stuff. So it's probably a little bit more dated, I would say. But if you just want to have voice communications, I think Discord's a little bit too bloated for maybe what you want. I know it can be used for a lot more than just kind of voice chat, and I get that it's not really the same thing. TeamSpeak is a bit lighter, shall we say, but it does what it's designed to do very well. I know I said earlier I was going to maybe not drive all of this race, but I've just sunk like an hour and 20 minutes into it, so I'm probably not going to race anything else tonight. So, and who knows what might happen between now and the end of the race.
Your rear tyres are cold.
Oh, that's us lapping
Clear right.
That's us lapping Sabres fan twice. So pretty safely say I'm not going to finish last. Should never say that the way. I've just gone and totally jinxed myself.
The car behind is pitting.
I don't know if anyone else is going to pit. The problem is that, I mean, Chris and Nikos are like pretty much coming up behind me, so even if they do pit, I'm never going to catch them up, you know. All it's going to do is just push them further back. I mean, we're that far away from them that the real-time kind of relative thing doesn't make any sense. You know what it's like in a Assetto Corsa. Unless you're really close to someone, the relative bar is all over the place.
Cold tyres.
Yeah, I mean, see if this was a full grid. See if there was like, you know, like a dozen of each car, you know, or like 15 to 20 of each class. That would have been awesome. I think the carnage would just be multiplied though. You know, we had enough incidents with such a small grid, so.
You've got a bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the whole point, you know, in Simsport is, you know, we want to kind of offer something for everyone. So you want people that just want a short sprint race, fine, you can have it. You know, some people are into endurance racing, so we're trying to cater for every driver, really. I'm not a big GT3 fan.
That last lap was
I like Spa,
22.03.
but I've kind of had my fill of it, to be honest. I'd much rather go and drive a track that I've never driven before. But if you've seen my post about the weekly fun races on a Monday night, you know, I'm working on that. I'm working on that stuff in the background and putting together some ideas. So, and that's going to be in Race Room on Monday nights. I'm a big fan of Race Room, actually, especially since they sorted out the triple screen support, and they've got some real cool, quirky kind of cars. The NSU TTS, I think it is. I've got a good video on that as well on the channel, actually, that I drove with Race Room. The Race Room did a three race session in that, where it was a 10-minute qualifying and then a 10-minute qualifying or 5-minute qualifying 10-minute race, which made it interesting because you literally had 5 minutes to set a qualifying lap and then a 10-minute race, so quite short, and they just jumped into the next one. We did 3 races, so, you know, took the best part of an hour to get through it all. And it was fun, you know. I think the low horsepower cars can really make for some really good racing. Oh, keep on the track. Something, you know, something old with low horsepower, I think is always a good laugh.
Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold.
Because all the cars are even, and all you've got is the differences in the drivers to sort out. Yeah, exactly. It is close racing. Pretty much got the difference in the driver to sort out who's going to win.
Sector 1 is 0.46.
Mantra F2.
Sector 2 is 2.1 seconds.
Can't picture that.
Sector 3 is
Nick, I don't know if I know that car.
off the pace. P7, the leader, only, is pitting.
But then I do like my old school cars, especially in a sim. I think you definitely feel the mechanical grip more. If that makes sense. Certainly, I feel it. I don't know if it's just that I'm more in tune with those kind of cars than these kind of cars with downforce and whatnot. I think these feel a little bland. Yeah, I quite fancy running like a series of races with, and I'd thought, you know, 200 horsepower being the limit, so whichever races we do or whichever cars the series we do, they're all sub 200 horsepower. Yeah, you can really feel the weight transfer. Yeah, I mean, it feels more like it's more similar to, you know, the feeling you get driving a road car, I guess. Whereas unless you've been lucky enough to drive a GT3 car in real life, you know, this, I mean, who knows? Who has a clue what this feels like compared to the real car, right? I don't know.
That was 222.24. Lap times are pretty consistent.
That's why it's always funny when you see those arguments over which is the best sim. I mean, unless you've driven their car on that track, you can't comment. Oh god. LMP1 coming fast. Whoa.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Nice.
Cold tyres all round.
I mean, I've driven some pretty fast road cars, you know. I got my motorbike. That gives me my my real life kicks.
Blue flag.
Yeah, everyone's an expert on internet, Nick.
On your left. Clear left.
See you in a minute, mate. Whoa. Oh, my ass is going to sleep. Ugh. Need to drink more beer. That guy Paris that's in P1 in the GT3s, he is fast. He is so fast.
Blue flag.
Go left, Gav.
Left side, clear left.
Thing is, in the time it took me to say that, you're practically fucking past me.
That lap was a 2:21.40. Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace.
Outbraking myself. How are these tyres doing anyway? Where?
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh god, down to 80% are they? Well, they're gonna have to last another half an hour. How's the fuel?
Repeat, please.
How's our fuel? The Chief's fucking trolling us. Fuel. How much fuel till the end?
You got loads of fuel.
Alright, okay. Loads of fuel. Ah, come on, BMW. Hang on to your tyres. I've got to make it to the end.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the
What?
lines.
Sure too. Jackie Stewart.
Alright, Mark, relax, focus, keep it smooth. E7.
Back. Been lonely here without you, Nick. I think there's a few others watching, but you're the only one that's chatting. If it wasn't for the fact there was people watching and you were chatting to me, I'd have probably sacked this race in quite a long time ago. But I'm enjoying just chatting to you. Yeah, if it had just been me, myself and I'd have pitted and handed back the keys to this Beamer about an hour back. But, you know, I'm really not doing well with the speech tonight. Maybe I shouldn't even be in the race. I'm a completionist though. I like to complete things. Once I start something, it's nice to see it through. Just for the personal satisfaction. The personal glory. And who knows? Who knows? It's a sim race and anything can happen. Yeah, although I am a very, very competitive person and I'm my own biggest critic. So if something doesn't go well or I don't do something well, I'm pretty tough on myself. I do find it hard to kind of just get over that and just forget about it, especially if I made the mistake, you know, just beat myself up a bit. Lasted longer than the last endurance. That's true. That is true.
The leader, Watt, is pitting.
I think the problem with the last endurance, Andrew, is the fact that the car felt horrible to drive. This car actually feels quite nice to drive. I'm just not very fast at driving it. It's good stamina practice. It's good practicing for driving when your ass is numb as hell. I cannot feel my right bum cheek. It's all good practice for future endurance races. Should do an endurance race with like a much slower car, you know, like we talked about earlier, Nick. Yeah, no mass. I'm trying to try and oh, blue flag. What's coming in? Paris is behind me. Oh god, he's down in 4th place. What happened?
Blue flag.
I thought he was miles ahead. He must have had to pit again. I think I'm actually pretty good at driving cars when the tyres are wrecked. I seem to get a good feel for it.
Blue flag.
Everyone focuses on being able to drive fast and qualifying and do a hot lap and stuff, but actually being able to drive consistently on tyres that are fit for the bin, that's an important skill. Especially in a long race.
Blue flag.
Fortunately, there's only one way you can practice that, That's just to do it.
Blue flag. Blue flag.
What position is he in? He's in 4th.
Your rears are cold.
Cold rear.
Blue flag.
He's a lot braver than me in the brakes. Into the bus stop, that's for sure. Oh, and we've got an LMP1 coming.
Good consistency. Keep them coming. Blue flag.
Oh, the LMP1 car goes wide. Way wide at La Source.
Blue flag. Stay focused. We're still in this. That's 20 minutes to go.
Oh god.
Right
Paris
side,
goes to the
stay
right. LMP1 car has to weave through us.
Take it easy. You've got cold tyres. Blue flag. Yellow flag. Caution.
How's he going to go through?
Right side,
I'll just let him go.
clear right.
Well, this guy must have pitted, and we must have passed him in the pits, and I never noticed. Because he was in P1 the last time he came past us, and we've obviously gone back past him, and that's him coming back past us again. If that even makes any sense. But we basically unlapped ourselves. I wonder if he's just gone in to take some soft tyres for the last 20 minutes. Wonder if that's a good move or whether I should just stay out. I think I've got the fuel to stay out. How much fuel to the end?
You've got plenty of fuel.
Oh well, we've still got plenty of fuel. In my tyres, yeah, I'm quite happy driving on them. They're probably a bit wrecked, but
222.11. Sector 2 is 2.6 seconds off the pace. 7th position.
I'm starting to break ourselves a little bit. Don't know if that's me or the tyres. How many made it tonight? Not a lot, Andrew. I think it was about 6 of each class. Bit of a disappointing turnout, to be honest. We've lost a couple in each class. There's a couple of incidents that I guess I did get caught up in, although wasn't directly involved in, which was a bit of a shame. Steve proudly got taken out.
We're seeing some wet on each corner.
I ended up then hitting him after that, which is a shame because I was catching up with him because he was driving with Chris at the time, and I was starting to catch them, so I was looking forward to catching them and having a bit of a battle. I mean, Andrew, if I had a couple of cars in front of me and a couple of cars behind me, you know, and we're all running at the same pace, this would be fantastic fun. As it stands, it's good practice. It's good endurance practice. what I think's amazing is that at the start of the race you're concentrating so much, and by the time you get this far into the race you're driving so much on autopilot, you can pretty
Watch your rear
much
tyres, they're pretty cold.
find it much easier to kind of talk as I'm driving now than what I did, you know, at the start of the race. Yeah, I mean, you just need to get this, you know, we just need to get, you know, 15 cars in each class, you know, get, you know, 30 plus cars in the grid, and then it becomes really interesting in terms of like pit stop strategies and whatnot. I mean, you're always going to lose a few cars, you know, you're always going to have people who crash out or whatever happens, you know. Well, like I say, at the start of the race, you know, when you're concentrating, it's one of these things. It's like, it's amazing how just amazing how the brain just adapts, right? I mean, I'm actually on my fastest lap of the race right now.
Blue flag.
Probably not for much longer, but oh, not running away like that.
Alright Mark, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Right side, clear right.
Sorry, see, lost focus there because I was that busy focusing on that LMP car coming through. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, it's quite interesting how you have to use all your brain to focus at the start of the race, and then, you know, best part of 2 hours in, and you're able to kind of start kind of multitasking again. You know, talking, driving. I don't know whether it's, like I say, you just kind of drive on autopilot, or your brain just becomes used to the situation and handle doing more than one thing at once. I'm not a psychologist, by the way, I just find it quite interesting.
Blue flag.
Oh.
Car left,
Jesus
clear
Christ.
left.
Driving one hand, drinking beer and getting passed by an LMP1 car at 160 mph. Woo! Can't do that in real life racing.
Yellow flag, watch out. Okay Mark, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Sector 2 is 2.8 seconds.
Yeah, I think you're
off the
probably
pace.
right, Nick. That's proper multitasking, talking, drinking, driving one-handed. Yeah, like a boss, drifting it one-handed, drinking beer while getting overtaken. Oh, something's happened.
Looks like P6 has gone off in Lecoum.
Oh, Nikos has gone off.
We think P6 has gone off in turn 9.
Don't think we're going to catch him.
Your rear tyres are cold.
problem around here is that round the corners and stuff, you don't get to. It's on the back straight here that the LMP1 cars just catch you up. So that's why 1 minute they're not there, the next minute they're like going past you and you didn't even realise it. By the time they wave the blue flag, it's too late. Right, coming up to the last 10 minutes.
That was 2:21.55.
Downhill 1 before the last turn at the start of the straight. Yeah, the right hander before you then get back in the gas.
The car ahead's pitting now.
Oh, someone's pitting. Who's it that's ahead of me? Nikos. Nikos went out and then he's pitting.
Yellow flag.
I've got no idea whether we'll catch him up.
Cold tyres all round.
Yeah, the first one is a bit tricky.
Come on, let's
You
put
actually
this hard work to good use.
You have to
Got
go
10
into it a
minutes
lot
left,
slower
10
than
minutes
what
to go.
you sometimes think. But you have to try and go in and then get back on the gas as soon as you can. Because the whole straight is determined by that corner. The next right-hander is fairly easy. As long as you get the right turning point, you can take it flat out. But yeah, this one we're coming up to. This need to kind of hit the brakes the minute you come to the curb. Stay off the gas until you think you can get back on it. Of course, because it's a race, I'm not being as brave as what I would normally around there. Oh.
That lap was 2:21.34. Sector 3 is 1.8. Off the pace, E7.
I'd like to see all my lap times for consistency. I think we've been pretty consistent. Consistently slow, probably, but had we had a lot more drivers that were all driving around our pace, then obviously putting in consistent lap times for 50 laps around here that's what pays off. Yeah. Other? So Chris is saying in Discord that I'm in third place in the GT3s.
Blue flag.
So we might get something out of this race after all. Oh, go left, LMP1.
Left side, clear left.
So yeah, Chris is saying I'm up to third in the GT3s. So I don't know what's happened. If someone is pitted. Yeah, thanks Nick. Can we finish on the podium in our class? Oh God.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Oh. Jesus. That's all my fault. Six minutes to hang on to it. Yeah, I made my first mistake for pretty much the whole race. To be honest, I seen that LMP1 car, and he looked like he was going to maybe spin back onto the track, so kind of put me off a little bit. Yeah, letting incidents up ahead of me impact my driving. Been the story of this race. But as it stands, we're on the podium, guys. In our class, of course. Not when you take the LMP1 cars into it.
Okay, Mark, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Yeah, keep nailing the apex. Hell yeah. Whatever, guys that disconnected should be included as they count as the cars you passed. Well, yeah, that's true. That is true. Because that's basically the equivalent of a DNF or, you know, coming out of the race or mechanical fault or however you want to call it, you know. Thing is, every race is within, you know, at least 1 or 2 tenths of the best lap we've done. Yep, and the only way to lose is by giving up. You're guaranteed to lose if you give up.
You've got cold tyres.
Cashed in early. Cashed in early before the dealer dealt the final hand. I mean, you should know in sim racing that, you know, races can go bad as quickly as they can go good. Thanks, Nick. Your support has been greatly appreciated. I see that LMP1 car coming out of the corner on us fast.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Don't take us out, don't take us out, don't take us out.
On your left, clear left.
He made a right
Heads up, there's a car
Doug's ear of that.
You've just done a 221.81. Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
I think we're going to have one more lap after this. Fuel light on, 10 litres left. Using about 3 litres a lap, so plenty of fuel. We've got Paris in front of us again. I mean, is he... What's happened? Is he been in the pits again? Yeah, it is a GT3 ahead, Nick. It's Paris who's in first place for, I think, most of the race. Don't know what's happened to him. At one minute he's like, he disappears from us, and then the next minute he's only a couple of seconds ahead. Yeah, I mean, how many times has he been in the pits? I've been in the pits twice. That's including the time I went in after the accident. Which, to be fair, I probably didn't need to pit at. I probably could have stayed out. The leader's on the final lap, so...
Blue flag. Your rear tyres are cold.
All right, clear right.
Blue flag.
Final lap. Ah, here we go.
Place. Okay, it's over.
Ah, we didn't get another lap out of it. Ah, god damn. Time for some big skids. Don't know if they're like, hey, LMP1 cars. I don't know if they can do big skids. Well, can Nick another view of this? There we go. Ah, thanks, Michael. We finished the race. See, the LMP1 cars you guys can't see are just sitting here. I think I've popped the tyres. I think I actually have. No, we can't do a burnout. Tyres are roasting. Have we popped a tyre? It looks like the back right one looks awful flat. Let's drive it back up. I can see the car. Oh, there we go. We actually broke the car because we can't really drive anywhere. Just, yeah, I think we've bust the car. Oh. Wreckage. Just turned into Wreckfest. Yeah, we are. We are. That. I think it's more than just that, though, Nick. I think the actual car is fuggered. Ah. Right. Let's mute that. Anyway, guys. Whew, I actually didn't think we were going to see that race through. so many times I had in my mind I was going to quit. Probably the engine. Gearbox, I think, though. I think it's the gearbox that's gone. Rear tyres are like 225 degrees. So, yeah, I think they're just turned to treacle. But anyway, listen, thanks. Oh, sitting in the way of the mic. Thanks, guys, for watching. Honestly. Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you sticking with me. There we go. We can go full screen webcam so you can see my ugly face. Yeah, thanks guys for watching, because if there hadn't been anyone watching, I would have definitely canned that race well before now. And for you guys in the chat, you kind of kept me going there. Like I say, had it just been myself running that with no one watching, I definitely would have sacked it in. So, you know, I appreciate that. I know it wasn't the most exciting race to watch, but we somehow ended up in the podium. I've got no idea how that happened, but hey, that's racing for you. So anyway, next race we've got coming up is going to be on Friday night. Spot the whiskey. Oh, Andrew has spotted the whiskey. Actually, should we have a whiskey to celebrate? Hang on, I need to take these headphones off. Yeah, this is what we've got. Lagavulin, 16-year-old. So, is this like the pint of milk in NASCAR? Is it? You know, with a whiskey. Oh, that's nice. It's nice and cold as well. That's what you need after 2 hours of spa. And wash that down with some beer. It's the Scottish way. That's what beer's for in Scotland. Just washing down your whiskey. Oh wow, that beer tastes amazingly sweet after drinking whiskey. Didn't expect that. I would have downed it by lap 1, yeah, and then fallen asleep. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm dong racing for the night, mate. Yeah. Yeah, done racing for the night. So I was just about to say, the next race we've got scheduled anyway is the BMW 235 Championship, and we're going to be at Watkins Glen on Friday, which I'm looking forward to actually. Testing alcohol with Mark Volume 1. It's probably more like Volume 101, Michael. You know the history. So yeah, we're at Watkins Glen. Never raced Watkins Glen in a Settle Corsa. I've only ever raced it in iRacing. From what I've seen, the track looks pretty good. I'm not sure if it's the version with the bus stop or not. It wasn't, and then I requested that it was, because I think it's a bit more interesting. And it slows everyone down before the big carousel corner as well. So I'm actually looking forward to that, because it is a track that I like. It's a track I have had some success at in the past. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun. Anyway, I'm off for now. I need to get out of this chair because my ass is numb as hell. So but yeah, if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you don't subscribe already, please think about subscribing so you can see future videos, and we will see you on Friday night at Watkins Glen. Cheers for now, guys. Thanks very much. Bye.